Hello everyone, this is Priyanka Sharma, your maths teacher. Children, in the previous video, we have done exercise 2E till question number 3. If you have not seen that video, here is a link. You can see that video by clicking on this I button. Now, we are moving forward to the next question number 4. Find the smallest number which is exactly divisible by 24 and 20. This is the first option. 24 and 20. Two numbers are given and we have to find out the smallest number. So whenever smallest number is written in the question, we always find out the LCM of those two numbers. If biggest number is asking or highest number is asking, then we always find out HCF of the given numbers. So let us start this question. Now in this part we will write 20 and 24 together, then we will divide by the smallest prime number, that is 2. As you know that both numbers are even numbers, so we can divide that and we will get 12 and 10 in the answer. Again both numbers are even numbers, so 12 divided by 2, 6 will come, and 10 divided by 2, 5 will come. Now here you can see only 6 is even number and 5 is odd number. So only 6 is divisible by 2, we will divide that, and 5 we will write as it is. In answer we will have 3 and 5. Now both numbers are odd numbers. Now we will move to the next prime number, that is 3. So when we divide 3 by 3, we will have 1. As you know then that 3 and 5 both are prime numbers, so we have to divide these two numbers by the same number, that is 3 and 5. So in last we will have all the factors, that is 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 5. When we multiply this, we will have 120 as the answer, that is known as LCM of these two numbers. So now we are moving to the next part of the same question number 4, third part. So here 4 numbers are given: 18, 24, 36, 42, and we have to find out the LCM because he is asking the smallest number by which these 4 numbers are exactly divisible. So we will try to find out the LCM of these 4 numbers. So for solving this, first of all we will write all these 4 numbers together, and as you know that all the numbers are even, so we will start dividing by the smallest prime number, that is 2. So when we will divide, we will have 9, 12, 18, 21 respectively, and again we will divide by 2 because here two numbers are even, that is 12 and 18. So we will divide again by 2. So here in place of 9 and 21 we will write as it is 9 and 21. We will not divide because these are not even numbers. Now when we divide 12 by 2, 6 will come, and 18 divided by 2, 9 will come. Again here 6 is even number, so again we will divide by 2, and rest all the numbers we will write as it is 9 and 21, and in place of 6 we will write 3. Now you can see now no numbers are there even, so we will move to the next prime number, that is 3. So when we will divide by 3, in place of 9, 3 will come, in place of 3, 1 will come, in place of 9, 3, and in place of 21, 7 will come. So here you can see 2 3's are there and 1 7. So we will again divide by 3. So 1 will come in place of 3, and now 7 is a prime number, so we will divide by 7 number only. So here in last we will have the LCM. When we multiply all the factors, that is 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 7. So when we multiply, we will have 504 as the answer, that is the required LCM, that is the required smallest number. So now we are moving to the next question. I hope you understood this question nicely. Now the next question is question number 5. Find the HCF as well as the LCM of each of the following pairs. Here two numbers are given and we have to find out the LCM and HCF together. So let us see the first option, 108 and 180. So here first of all we will find out the prime factorization of the given number. So prime factorization of 108 is 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 3. Means 2 times 2 is coming and 3 times 3 is coming. Prime factorization of 180 is 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 5. Means 2 appears twice, 3 appears twice and 5 appears once. So here you can see the HCF. So HCF we will write how many factors are common in both the numbers. So here you can see 2 appears twice in both the factorization, so we will take 2 twice, and here you can see 3 appears thrice in 108 factorization and twice in 180 factorization. So we will take only 2 times because 3 multiply 3 is common in both the factorization of numbers. Now 5 is given in 180 factorization but it is not in 108, so we will not take 5. Okay, so HCF of these two numbers will be 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3, that is 36. Now if we find out the LCM of 108 and 180, so here we will take the maximum number of the factor which is appears. So here 2 appears twice, so we will take 2 times. 3 maximum number is here 108, you can see 3 maximum number is 3, so we will take 3 number thrice. And 5 appears once, so we will take 5 one time. So in that way we are having total factors, that is 2 multiply 2, 3 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 5. So when we multiply this we will have 540. So the LCM of these two numbers is 540 and HCF is 36. Now the next question, question number 5, part number 3. Here two numbers are given, 90 and 144, and we have to find out the HCF and the LCM together. So let us see. So children, now first of all we will find out the prime factorization of 90, that is 2 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 5, and the prime factorization of 144 is 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3. So here when we will find out the HCF of these two numbers, we will see the numbers which are common, the factors which are common in both the numbers. So here you can see that in factorization of 90, 2 appears once, so we will take 2 one time, and in the factorization of both the numbers 3 appears 2 times, so we will take 3 twice, and you can see that 5 appears only in the factorization of 90, it is not in 144, so we will not take 5 in HCF. So the HCF of these two numbers is 2 multiply 3 multiply 3, that is 18. Now we will try to find out the LCM. So as I already informed that LCM is the maximum number factors appears in the prime factorization. So as you can see, 2 appears 4 times in the factorization of 144. So in LCM we will take 2 4 times here, and 3 appears in the factorization of 90 and 144 twice, so we will take 3 twice here, and 5 appears one time in the factorization of 90. So we will take 1 time 5. So when we will multiply, we will have 720, and that is the LCM of these two numbers. So basically we can say that in LCM we take the greatest powers of prime factors involved in the given numbers, and in the HCF we take the smallest power of the prime factors involved in the given numbers. I hope now you can understand the difference between these two. Now we are moving to the next question, question number 6. Now question number 6, A part. Find the smallest number which when divided by 45 and 60 leaves 7 as the remainder in each case. So smallest number is coming, the word smallest is coming, it means we have to find out the LCM. And if in place of smallest, if it is given highest number or greatest number, then we always find out the HCF. So here smallest number is given, so we will find out the LCM of these two numbers. Let us look how we will solve this. So for solving this, first of all we will write 45 and 60 together, and we will try to find out the LCM. As we have already solved many times LCM in the previous question, I hope now you can easily find out the LCM. So after dividing, we are having the factors that are 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 5, and when we multiply we will have 180. So here 180 is the LCM of these two numbers. When the required number is divided by any number, it gives the remainder 7 in each case. So what we will do, we will add 7 number which is the remainder, we will add in the LCM, and LCM is 180, we will add 7 in that, so the required answer will come 187. I hope you can understand. First of all we will find out the LCM, then we will add the remainder, what number is given as a remainder, that we will add in the LCM. Okay, so now we are moving to the next part of this question. Question number 6, part number 3. Find the smallest number which when divided by 15, 20, 25 and 45 leaves 10 as the remainder in each case. So same procedure we will apply, we have done in part number A. Now look at this. So in this question also we will write all these 4 numbers together and we will find out the LCM. So here you can see the factors for the LCM are 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 5 multiply 5. When we multiply this we will have 900 LCM. So when the number is divisible by any of these numbers, the remainder is 10. So that number is leaving 10 as a remainder. Okay, so what we will do in LCM, we will add the number which is remainder, that is 10. So LCM is 900, in that we will add 10. So the required answer will be 910. So if 910 is divisible by any number, that is 15, 20, 25, 45, then always 10 will come as a remainder. I hope you understand this. Now we are moving to the next question. So the next question is question number 7, part number A. The LCM and HCF of two numbers are 252 and 6 respectively. Means LCM is 252 and HCF is 6. So if one of the number is 42, find the other number. Means he has given 3 numbers, one is LCM, one is HCF and one is the number, and other one we have to find out. So for solving this, first of all we will write what the detail we are having, what the data we are having in this question. So given that LCM of two number is 252, HCF is 6, one number is 42 and let the other number is X. So as I already explained in my previous video, chapter 2 part number 6. So if you have not checked that, please check out here. I have given the link. You can touch this and you can see that video first, then you can understand what we are doing here. So we are having a equation. If we are having LCM and HCF together, then we are having a equation that is product of two numbers equals to LCM into HCF. So by using this equation we can find out easily. So the required number, we are assuming that it is x. So in place of required number we will write x. One number already given 42, LCM is 252 and HCF is 6. So we transfer 42 other side. It is in multiplication here. When we transfer other side, it will come in divide. Now when we cancel out all these numbers and we change this into the simplest term, we will have 36. So x value is 36 here. I hope you understand this. So we are moving to the next question, question number 8. In the morning walk, 3 persons step off together. Their step measures 70 cm, 75 cm and 80 cm respectively. What is the minimum distance each should walk so that all can cover the same distance in complete steps? So again we have to find out the LCM in this question also, because he is asking the minimum distance. Minimum means smallest. Okay, so again we will find out the LCM here. Let us look how we will solve this. So now in this question, first of all we will find out the prime factors of the given three numbers, that is 70, 75 and 80. So 70 factors are 2 multiply 5 multiply 7. 75 factors are 3 multiply 5 multiply 5. 80 factors are 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 5. So for the LCM we will take all the factors, maximum number they are appearing in the factorization. So 2 appears maximum 4 times. So 4 times we will take 2. 3 appears 1 time, so 1 time we will take 3. 5 appears 2 times maximum, so we will take 5 2 times, and 7 appears 1 time, so we will take once here. When we multiply we will have 8400 centimeter, and when we will change the unit in meters we will divide by 100, because we know that 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. So from small unit we are changing to the bigger one, so we will divide that. As you know that from small to big, when we change the unit we always multiply, and when big to small we are changing, then we always do divide. Here small to big we are doing, so divide will come. So answer will be 84 meter. Therefore the minimum distance they should walk to cover the distance is 84 meter. I hope you understand this. Let us look the next question. So the next question, question number 9. The traffic light at 4 different road crossings change after every 24 seconds, 48 seconds, 72 seconds and 108 seconds respectively. If they change simultaneously at 8 am, at what time will they change simultaneously again? Means we have to find out the LCM again, because he is asking that the smallest time interval by which, if they are starting together, if they are changing together once, what is the smallest time they will change again together. Okay, so let us look the solution. So here in this solution Given that traffic light of at 4 different road crossing change after every 24 seconds, 48 seconds, 72 seconds and 108 seconds respectively. So the factors of these numbers are 24 factors are 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3. 48 factors are 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3. 72 factors are 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3. And 108 factors are 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 3. So when we will take the LCM, we will take maximum number is appearing in the factorization. So 2 appears 4 times maximum in 48. So we will take 2 4 times. 3 number maximum appears in 108. So we will take 3 number maximum in LCM. And except these two number, no other number is given. So we will multiply these number and we will have 432. But it is in second. When we will change this into minute, we will divide by 60 because second is the smallest unit and minute is the bigger. So we will divide only. We are changing smallest to bigger. So the answer will be 7 minutes 12 seconds. Now if all lights change simultaneously at 8 am, so we will add 7 minutes 12 seconds into 8 am. So they will change simultaneously again after 8 am 7 minutes 12 seconds. That is the answer. Now we are moving to the next question. So the next question is question number 10. 3 measuring rods are 50 centimeter, 60 centimeter, 70 centimeter in length. What is the least length of a rope that can be measured by the full length of each of these 3 rods? So here you can see the word least length. Least length means smallest length. It means it is understood that we have to find out the LCM of these given numbers. So let us look how we can solve this type of question. So in question number 10, first of all we will find out the prime factors of the given number. So prime factor of 50 are 2 multiply 5 multiply 5 and 60, 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 5 and 70, 2 multiply 5 multiply 7. So the LCM will be, first of all we will take the prime factors, the maximum numbers appears. So here you can see that 2 appears maximum time 2 times in 60 prime factors. So here we will take 2 twice here, and 3 appears once, we will take 3 one time. 5 appears twice in the factor of 50, so we will take 5 2 times. 7 appears once in factor of 70, so we will take 1 time. When we will multiply, we will get 2100 centimeter. When we will change the unit, when we will divide by 100, because we know that 1 meter have 100 centimeters, so we will divide 2100 by 100, so it will be 21 meter. So the least length of the rope will be 21 meter. With this we can measure the given 3 rods exactly. I hope you understood all the questions. Children, now this exercise 2E is over here. Now you complete your remaining parts of this exercise by your own. If you like the video, like, subscribe and share this video. See you in the next video with the next chapter. Till then, keep learning, stay safe. Bye bye.